Hello everyone and welcome to another match of Roulette Raceway 3, and I immediately realized that I did not change the streams, but I very quickly mentioned that this is a lower bracket round 1 match between Rommel of the Far East and Crazy4Daisy. Just checking out the titles, and I'll be joining... No, that's the wrong way around. Chris X3 will be joining in a couple of seconds, couple of minutes. He is also the match admin here and has rolled the first Dartmoor RNG for this tournament. I think it's Crazy4Daisy. Just with 3 Ys. Perfect. Both of them are getting ready. Daisy's stream is missing the bottom 50 pixels if someone wants to let them know. I mean, no, wait, I don't think we're missing much because the UI is in the same size. The one thing that we are missing is some game audio, but we'll be fixing that. And I can see Chris X3 is now in the voice chat. Hello.
Hello, gamers. What's up?
Let's go. Perfectly in time for this wonderful, wonderful start of the match. Would you like to read out the Dartmoor spin?
Oh, it would be my pleasure. It's going to be Alexa Carlisle with any SMG as the Undertaker.
I was gonna say it's as easy as it gets, but I guess Undertaker is the one disguise which is kind of in the awkward middle. It's still gonna be behind mention fast forward, but just a bit of running between the ISO and the kill.
You know, it's a great map when the hardest condition is just running for 20 seconds.
Yeah, I guess what's the worst that can happen? You stay in the chest pass in disguise and won't need to dodge a couple of NPCs. I guess we'll see. Yeah, the biggest mystery for me is that bottom black line on Daisy's screen. That's surely not me, that's his stream. I think we'll have to live with that. It's perfectly fine.
Weird because the rest of the stream looks like it's formatted properly.
Right. So Daisy's still in his suit. Has the chance to change out of it, but he's gonna do it regardless. I didn't... Yeah, I think... Yeah, Daisy missed the emetics, so that will be a restart, I'm sure. Back to a Rommel lead who, according to Sparkles, smuggled to a wrong spot. I guess the usual mistake that we make is we keep it in the bathroom or workers' bathroom or up there in the hallway. But now it's all fixed.
You need a pair, and you gain access, no questions asked. I bet that's where Madame Carlisle keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
Daisy's second try against Rommel's second try. I'm also not 100% sure about that Rommel emetic, but Alexa seemed to at least stop. Yeah, and there's the emetic dot. Hello, Punk. It's been a while. Nice to see you. Hello, Sparkles, Vulcat, and everyone.
Looks like Rommel's going to get the isolation rather than just going straight for the Undertaker and coming back. So just going to lure in this guard, and then once they're both knocked out, there won't be anything else to interrupt.
Yeah, I guess the double knockout is the key to this. I wouldn't leave the guard up, or I guess I'm not fully sure what he will do. It's not the guard with this thing.
Outside.
And yeah, the soap is in Rommel's hands.
Got him. So, okay, that's not... Why is that green? Hello?
Made no sense that it's green, you're right. But
I guess I don't know that soap is not a knockout. I don't know if... What is happening right now? Oh, she saw him. Okay.
I don't know
I think
what's
the
happening.
only thing... my guess is that the guard called in the briefcase, and that's why I went to the dude outside instead of him going for the distraction.
Yeah, I want to mention it that I think he saw it in the air because he reacted before it landed, so it's probably the reason.
I mean, that That body's getting found, right? Am I wrong?
If I want to be cynical, I was gonna say that it's been a while since I spent 2 minutes 40 seconds in Dartmoor, but to be exact, it's this situation I'm not sure about, because some guards stay outside and some guards will go in on checking the target after like 60 seconds, and I don't know which one this will be. There we go.
I mean, yeah, if my memory of Dartmoor from over a year ago is to be trusted, I know he comes in sometimes. I just don't know how long or why, but I guess that's the answer. It's like 30 seconds.
Yep, everyone take notes, because we will now know for the next year and a bit.
Yeah, make sure you're keeping track of that when you just follow Joker's video frame for frame anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Rommel didn't quite get the opening correctly with the turning part, or like the guard turning part. Interesting to me that they stay in their suit. I think in this variation you probably want to get not this mentioned guard, but the other one.
And I guess at this point we're probably just going to be going back and forth between 30-second leads until somebody actually finishes the spin, because it's going to take about 2 minutes in total to finish it, so...
Yeah, it is one of the longer spins, but yeah, as you said, not one of the more difficult ones, because there's not a lot of difficulty in these Dartmoor spins.
No item you have to get either.
Daisy missed the dart.
Gore gaming moment for Daisy.
Oh god. It did feel like that it would hit, but...
There's a guard off in the distance carrying a briefcase. I have no idea where he's going. Is there... I guess there's probably a weapon box by these two guards out here.
I guess this would be the place, but we won't figure out.
That's not how you'd want to do that.
Yeah. As you said, back to the lead. Not 30 seconds, but basically the same for Rommel.
Yeah, so Rommel's going to wait again and hopefully use the briefcase this time instead of the soap.
And wait with the briefcase throw, or soap throw, or any throw until he's in position. Classic.
Oh my god. You know he had to do it to him.
It's like at least partially intentional, because now you're definitely safe for the duration of this.
Oh, I was a little sussed out about that mirror there, but I guess it works.
Yeah, absolutely. No more trespassing for Rommel, I guess, apart from when he gets back to this bathroom as the Undertaker, but timing's gonna be awkward, but just needs to take an Undertaker now.
Yeah, he needs to get the tokens as well. I assume he already has the first one from the butler. Now he needs one from Rebecca.
Briefcase Man is back, this time on Rommel's screen. He's going towards that box we were talking about, with around the area where Daisy is.
Might as well be impossible without the blue egg. Oh, that guy just finished dropping off that briefcase from 2 minutes ago.
Oh, and Daisy's getting spotted. Is that the Briefcase Man or just a guard from outside? I think that was a peekaboo, so no issues for the briefcase, as Rommel gets the disguise, SMG in hand, still only one token, one to go.
I mean, he's basically done at this point. There's no real trespassing, there's no enforcers, like... Everybody type your GGs in chat so that you can get banned if they rip.
Better make you mod quickly for that.
What? That's quite the lean there on Alexa. I mean, that's impressive. The amount of upper body strength she'd need to hold that position for this long.
Yeah, and imagine she's faking it, so it's not by the gravity and physics, but she's actually trying to get off the hook.
Now what? Oh, okay. Yeah, he still needs this token.
And luckily he did that in a quite sketchy area. Mirror and roaming lady. But
He's
seems...
already got the hearse keys. Yeah, he's good.
Seems like it's all over.
And... Oh, hold on, I gotta do my job. Hold on, forgot I'm in charge of this. Alright. Yeah, that's 5 stars. So we are heading to map number 2, which will be chosen by Crazy4Daisy. Because it's not going to be the photo finish window.
And we are done with the second Dartmoor of the tournament. I just did the map breakdown statistics, whatever, of the tournament so far, and every other map from the short 7 was selected once randomly at least, and actually twice I think, except Dartmoor, and this was the first Dartmoor RNG pick, and I think PG picked Dartmoor, not sure which match. I don't think it was against Yanni, but that was the only other Dartmoor so far.
Our map bans here are Santa Fortuna, Berlin, Marrakesh, and Haven Island. So if you were looking to enjoy watching this stream, I'd recommend clicking off.
Because sure as hell we can't make it enjoyable.
Only flops from here. I mean, what are they going to pick? Mumbai? Come on.
Gotta check Discord at this point. But of course the reason why Daisy is playing here, it's not because he's trolling us. I don't think...
Unless...
Ah, perfect. There's the realization, and...
Let's see, we're going to Miami. Okay, saved. Good map, okay. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Daisy is a very big Miami fan, so I'm surprised that of all things that wasn't banned, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not fully up to date on Daisy's strategies, but I know a site which does. Of course, Daisy played in 3 tournaments so far, RR10. Sorry, 4 tournaments, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And Miami is his most played map with 6. But all but one of them as RNG picks or opponent picks. His most picked map ever is Paris on 4.
Okay, let's see. Spin looks good to me, so we'll be there in 2.5 minutes.
We had one of the more interesting Miami spins yesterday with a street musician and Kaun driver, but I'm also trying to remember the kills and wanted to see how Parapluie approaches it as a late state musician grab, but in the end it was, I think, Reaper's way of just getting him first and then going back to Sierra's side and back and forth with disguises. That can happen with these Miami spins for sure.
It's a lot of weird NPC variation with the street musician grab.
And yeah, Para says he got a 5xx after stream, which I think would have beaten Reapers in game time. Just, yeah, not... I wish we all could do these first try. Sadly, still, Roulette Brain is yet to be cured.
Yeah, I mean, I think, at least in the past, like 6 something has been the standard for Miami spins, so especially if you got something weird, like anything below that, it's going to be good.
Yeah, that is kind of going back down. Like, I know that players are talking about the 4.5 minute spins, but I think that's like, if played perfectly, it's 4:30 in game time, so around 5 minutes real time, and then of course you can get so many things added to it.
Explosion accident. Let's go. Will we set the new roulette record that doesn't even count for our stats?
Yeah, it's like breaking the 100 meters record in a non-sanctioned race.
Exactly.
Maybe today is the day.
10 seconds if you want to read it out.
But it's time for the first chosen map, and it's time for Crazy4Daisy to equalize. Will we see it on this spin? It's Sierra Knox, Oldex as the Blue Sea driver, Robert Knox silenced AR as kitchen staff, another spin with 2 unique disguises.
It's definitely an odd choice, I guess, on this map to have kitchen staff be a unique disguise, but I guess that's what happens when you have like 40 disguises, give or take.
Yeah, I don't really see the logic of why do you have 16 waiters and only 1 kitchen staff?
The vast majority of the map is fake NPCs, so there's not a whole lot of different places where you can put real disguises.
They still manage to litter them with different ones. It's gonna be waiter start for Daisy, and could go for both disguises at the beginning. He's going for the Blue Sea driver and Sugar strat. Isolation followed by an old X grab.
Those of you unaware, the old X is the one on Sierra's side, so there's not going to be a huge detour necessarily. There's a little bit of different room for difference of approach here. Obviously, the Blue Sea driver is a bit of a walk from waiter start. So you could opt for something like default start if you wanted to get the driver immediately. But you also have kitchen staff that's right next to the waiter start, and it's pretty easy to proxy that for Robert, so.
Daisy hit an obstacle. I don't know if he will stay green by the time I finish this sentence. He still looks okay, but will restart. The lack of the crowbar made things difficult for him, and he got a bullet impact noticed on the Blue Sea driver, but didn't want to pursue this idea without crowbar or any throwables.
And Rommel, a bit of optimal pathing here maybe, is going to go straight for that old axe, or I'm lying to you all, so sorry.
So easily you found out.
Yeah, I guess gonna go for the disguise first, the proxy. Either way, I think it doesn't make much of a difference. This guy's obviously not going to move, so.
Rommel's making nice progress on everything apart the Sierra kill. I mean, you can do the sugar strat now, but missing the old X and missing the Blue Sea driver will mean that the kill will take another 3 minutes.
He hit the right prompt there. I mean, I don't think he could use any of the other ones, so I guess, but.
Not in this spin, but you bring a breacher and you...
So yeah, gonna end the race here, and just gonna knock her out after the peekaboo.
Oh, and Daisy gets hunted by... I think it's the camera, but it was a really weird angle that he got spotted from. It might just be an NPC instead. Didn't figure this one out.
Now on like the 10th read through the spin, I wonder if it would ever be faster to start on Robert's side and snipe him as well.
Yeah.
You could also maybe, if you're feeling extra spicy, try to snipe him and then immediately exit without even ever going over there, but I don't see why you would try that in the middle of a spin. I think you've practiced.
Yeah, it's at this point where I kind of struggle to see the exact timings of these spins, like both the Robert setup or the Robert last. I mean, I guess the risky approach will be the quickest, but like setting up Robert first kind of also puts us at the 67-minute range, but should be the same here for Rommel.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit unfortunate that none of the what are they called, paddocks or like food vendor stalls or anything don't have any kitchen staff.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bit to get these disguises together. Rommel
What is
struggling.
Rommel doing? This is Miami gameplay at its finest, dealing with the 10 god enforcers that are just there for no particular reason.
It's to teach the mechanics. Are you guys familiar with the mechanics now? Good. Then we'll keep them still.
Then, oh boy, if you love god enforcers, just wait. 2 more maps and we got you covered.
So Rommel is looking for an angle. I think he has a trank. The blue egg is on Daisy's side.
Yeah, I feel like with all the different sedative items we have in the game at this point that you can bring with you, there's probably like 20 different blue seed driver grabs that are all about the same sort of time, so interested to see what happens with that.
Yeah, and you better learn all of them and then just not remember other stuff.
Oh, in the box. Got him.
Ooh, Rommel gets the Omega Whoosh from the cycling event security, but he has plenty of time to take care of him. I would have personally maybe KO'd him, but Rommel is, I think, looking for a sedative isolation. Snail in hand.
Got the blue sea driver coming all the way around for the crowbar.
It used to feel such a swift and clever strategy, but now it's all the time in the world that he takes before you get to these guys.
Always stresses me out when people just like blast through this door in the Kronstadt garage. Like, I feel like more people need to get punished for doing that. Because you will get spotted eventually.
Chris just wants to watch the world burn.
And Rommel is juggling this guard against that.
I think after everything is said and done, Rommel has everything for the Sierra kill. Of course, just needs to dodge the God Enforcers. Who's in the clear now?
Obviously, already got that kitchen staff set up, so it should be pretty straightforward for the rest of it.
Yeah, that's the door which
opens the door, man. People are crazy.
that extra 1 second saved for like an extra 10% chance of ripping. Rommel went past it. Oh, we saw it in instinct.
Does he know? Oh, hitmaps.com. Come on.
Yippee.
Alright, we got the blue egg for Daisy.
Yeah, I think blue egg beats the snare strat, but I'm the more convinced by the banana way.
I haven't even unlocked the blue egg, but it definitely makes more sense because it doesn't make the sound and draw eyes over to you.
Better be quick. I think it's tied to the birdie neck hunt, which is seasonal. I'm not sure how long it stays.
I don't remember what year that even came out in, but I speed ran it for a long time and then I never played it again.
Yeah, but you have to play it casually. I think it's sedate 1 target with the blue egg and then you get the blue egg, but I suppose you can only do it in the egg hunt.
Hit egg when you have interactive. It would be funny if they made the same mistake a 3rd time.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Daisy and Rommel both have that kill. Rommel obviously gets a bit of a lead here. Daisy trying not to get body found.
And he's in the clear. The match is a bit closer because Daisy took so much quicker on the kitchen staff grab, but on the other hand, he's not going for the kitchen staff just yet. I think he wants to go for a food vendor, which would be incorrect. Hey Afro, we were trying to hide the match away from you. Sorry for interrupting.
Right on time to see the hardest to pull off strat of all time, shooting the laptop.
It's a big hype in town. Anytime.
Looking pretty good. It doesn't need to shoot the camera box, so no worry about instant combat. A little bit sketchier with this hiding spot, but it should be fine majority of the time. And Daisy, I guess, is trying to figure out where the kitchen staff is.
Yeah, it seemed to me that he was going for either a spot where waiters are or food vendors are, but now checked it, or is checking it.
On one hand, that would definitely be unfortunate, but on the other, I think Rommel has enough of a lead that it wouldn't have mattered unless he reps, obviously.
Yeah, I think so as well.
And doesn't get the awkward timing on the guard, so there's the kill.
Both targets down.
And we'll have the free bodyguard disguise to get out. Obviously just needs to not get ripped opening the fence gate.
No issues with the body, no issues with the guards. I'm not seeing either of them leaving this room. Silence way to open the gate, and looks all good now. Rommel 4, Daisy 0. We get to have another Daisy pick.
Daisy has found the kitchen staff.
Sadly, at just the wrong time. Yeah, the power of first tries in Roulette still just matters so much, because if this was Crazy4Daisy's first run, 747 in, then he would definitely finished earlier than Rommel. Because this was like
first try. First try Rommel dog strikes again. I almost just left Dartmoor in on my copy paste. I would have been laughed out of the server, but thankfully I changed it to Miami just in time.
Yeah, and you get to go on the Roulette Raceway adminning mistakes leaderboard, currently led by myself on 17, and second place 0. It's a 6-way tie.
Yeah. There was an RR match I remember doing last tournament where literally everything I did was wrong. I was so tired.
Oh, I can feel that.
Okay, so looks like Daisy has seen the message. A bit fortunate, because it would have been quite the hike over to Robert beforehand. So we will see what our map number 3 is. It's, of course, Rommel on match point at the moment. And I guess if history is to repeat itself, we would expect a Paris, but we are hovering Mendoza right now.
I think those would be the main options, and just be the answer. Daisy played the opener match now 9 days ago against Wildcat, and his map choices were, I wanna say, Colorado and New York.
Mendoza it is. I know people have come around a bit on Mendoza recently.
Well, they're wrong.
As always. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was sort of a fan of the map. It was, I would say, probably my third favorite Hitman 3 map, which I guess isn't saying very much because the other two aren't competition at all. But back when Chromex ruled over the map, but there's I would say both more and less strat variety now. So Bit of a toss-up, but we'll see where the spin takes us.
It's slowly being consolidated over the main strengths, and they are a bit more streamlined. We don't see the, I guess it's still called the waiter's start, but it's not the waiter's strat. For any item into the bushes for tomorrow, you would either do that, or you used to do that, but not anymore. So you would make her sick and deal with Dawn. Of course, there are a couple other variations, but that would be the main one here.
Well, the spin has been spun, so everybody take your guess in the chat about what it is, and if you're wrong, I do have the VIP role, which definitely means that I can ban you, so...
Sadly, that's not possible under the current Twitch TOS, but I think you can spam as quick as possible and
well, I mean,
just drown out their messages.
With Pidgeotto being a mod, they were probably going to get banned anyways, so what's the difference?
Looking forward to that. So this is, of course, the second weekend of the tournament, day 9 or day 10. Oh, it's Sunday. Oh, tomorrow's Monday. That's great to realize now. But the winner of this loser bracket round 1 match will play Deadly Muffin Man, also from the United States. So hopefully the winner of this match gets the schedule.
So Machete in the chat is predicting a Tango Musician kitchen knife spin. Now, me myself, I can't quite remember where the kitchen knife is on Mendoza. Do you think there might be any way I could figure out where that would be?
No, not anymore, sadly.
Oh, that's tragic. Okay, well, I guess that's impossible, so I'm gonna have to respin that one.
It's a banned condition now. Yeah, there was a very young curry maker who made this with this jingle.
Back in my day, we're all gonna be in the nursing home talking about. Have you checked the kitchen? Now that was your first mistake, Pidgeotto.
And then I would ask back which kitchen of like the 7 kitchens of this map, or I mean, I guess not technically, but the mansion kitchen, the Sado kitchen.
Clueless. It's so insane to me that they just decided to put one there in Freelancer. Like, they realized how stupid it was, but then every other map is still just as messed up.
Did they actually add a kitchen knife to...
Reaper's got a good idea. Yes, there's a kitchen knife on Mendoza in Freelancer in the actual Villa kitchen.
That's hilarious. So I guess the 2021 intern didn't put one there, but the 2023 intern, who of course didn't meet the 2021 intern, just put it there as they are.
Well, wait until they meet the 2016 intern that worked on Bangkok.
Yeah, I imagine they have a high turnover rate because it's such different mentalities over the years.
Anyways, our spin is live. There is no kitchen knife. I'm so sorry. Gonna be Don Gates with a falling object in the suit, and Tamara pistol as the bodyguard. So, I mean, right at the gate, it's definitely a very easy spin, I would say. I mean, sometimes you get a lot of nonsense with like Machete and Musician, and I mean, there's not a whole lot more straightforward, I guess I'll say, than this.
Yeah, it feels so easy to do from Shrine Start for starters, and if I'm trying to think of a way to make it nicely happen on what's that, like the parking lot start with the briefcase strand, just lure her down. I finally figured it out. I didn't even know which words I want to say, but that's the one.
Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate that you do have to basically go to Tamara, or her side of the map at least, to get a bodyguard. So you can't pull off any snipe nonsense. But yeah, Shrine Start, as you said, obviously we get you the Dawn kill immediately. Both players starting later here will work perfectly fine because they can just set it up and get the wetsuit for that kill. I'm a bit surprised with this later start to see neither of them opt to grab her personal bodyguard to get the kill immediately. But
Yeah.
both uneven here in terms of that start, so.
Wasn't sure about that. That's a faucet which Daisy just triggered. I guess it slowed down tomorrow for a bit, but eventually didn't really matter a lot. He also got the isolation down. Yeah, it feels like Shrine Start would be the more straightforward. I think Parking Lot could make a run for it and is maybe quicker in some way, shape or form, but it's gonna be Waiter versus Waiter. But if they do the same thing, Rommel is 20 seconds ahead, so would be leading and would be winning.
Yeah, I'm a little sketched out about... These windows can always be a bit sketchy with getting bodies found through them as you get the subdue, but hopefully it should be fine here, and has the disguise now. So it definitely does want to box this, because there will be a reaction to the Dawn kill later.
Yeah, or just do the one last KO. Or I don't know if Rommel got the outside guard.
That was the guy from outside, yeah.
Mm.
So, obviously, yeah, if he does decide to get rid of the mercenaries, then what? Okay, he's just making sure it was under it. I'm like, what do you do? Yeah, obviously he can knock them both out and be fine. This is...
Rommel, it's fine. It's perfect.
You just leave him in the middle of the carpet.
Rommel, just check it again.
No suit there. Anybody else see that?
What?
Bro tried to go for the mission story suit after you. One last tango. Yeah, it's not there. You're gonna have to get the wetsuit.
It would be like a Cheviot or like Trez playing like BMing in a match like in Berlin. He got the UFO exit, so I could imagine him doing some sort of closing statement to get that suit for a kill.
That's gonna be like the ultimate BM. Like, imagine you're watching the VOD back and you're like trying as hard as you can, and your opponent's just like
20 minutes in the mission story.
Playing with an Easter egg.
Yeah. So it's the rundown for the suit, and it feels like Daze is having better routing. It feels like... Okay, never mind. But he did have better routing and felt like... Yeah, they are literally at the same part of the map.
The great chandelier dilemma of 2024 is going to cost Rommel a bit here. He's going to grab this bodyguard and probably get the kill in about 20 seconds. What is going on with this panic right now?
Daisy did an interesting lure that he used the pistol, which was a double shot, so the bodyguard heard the shot and it landing on the... Oh my god! So both the shot and the sink was heard, but somehow Daisy got the disguises, but I would still turn off the sink if that's possible still. Putting the crazy in Daisy, thanks Fiji, that's nice.
I think these sinks are safe, but obviously there's no reason to ever leave distractions on. So we do see Rommel get that pistol kill. Daisy's probably had to do the same. And I mean, clearly they're both aware of the wetsuit, otherwise they wouldn't still be running the spin right now, so...
Yeah, I think the sink is safe, and as Reaper's asking, I don't think it lures the entire map anymore.
Classic Hitman. Gotta love the Miami strategy where you lure somebody with a sink from 2.5 miles away.
I was just thinking that.
Or some number of kilometers, I don't know, I don't speak Europe.
Sorry, we'll have to, just change topics because I'm not getting anywhere. Well, it seemed like for a second that Daisy has better routing, but Rommel fought back, but as I start mentioning... Oh no.
He's just getting a better angle on the distraction. Okay, so... Gonna change this guy. This is not gonna help him a whole lot. I think he'd definitely be better off getting a Mercenary Disguise. I mean, or just going for a different exit, but
Yeah, different
this
exits
should
would
work
have
as
been my
well.
choice, but
A little bit slower, but he does have quite the lead at the moment, so not too much to worry about. And as long as this guy doesn't ragdoll into the water,
imagine.
okay, great. I think he probably would have gotten the exit before that even happened, but
Oh,
it looks like a 2-star. Oh, Romp. No.
that's
Okay, well,
amazing.
as soon as his stream loads, we can perhaps, there we go, give him the map win. It's going to be a 6-0 win for Rommel here.
It's the final 2 frames of Rommel's stream, but at least one of them is 5-star essay, and yeah,
Wonderful.
Daisy still needs to get the same adventure down, so definitely not photo finish range, and 6 or can be given. Wanna see if Daisy can finish, or at least as he's still attempting it, because it's the last time we'll be seeing from him this tournament.
Do you have tournament pulled up, or should I go change that?
I changed it, no worries.
Okay, great.
Daisy with the same dilemma. Oh my god, okay, well. And he just leaves the area, nice. It's definitely gonna be red now, so it's a restart, but yeah, now he's aware, and there's the GG at the end of the match. So brackets.
Somebody get Rommel's stream off my screen.
I'm sorry for the... I guess I should have put a trigger warning there. But yeah, I spent 2 whole minutes to crop the tournament page differently, so now we can see the lower bracket of the brackets in Streamlabs as well. LB round 1 is now finally complete, with Rommel advancing to round 2, and he will be playing Deadly Muffin Man. And Gorg, who I think played a good week ago at this point, is waiting on the winner of that match. Hopefully he gets to play in the next few days as well. There's
Still got a good couple, I'd say at least 2 weeks here, so nothing insane in terms of rushing at this point.
No, but tomorrow I will definitely voice call them and wake them up so that they can schedule.
Oh my.
Upcoming matches is now an upcoming match, and it hasn't been updated to the tournament. It was gonna play in 45 minutes. You and I both thought that would happen, but the players did go for the safer option and delayed it by 2 days, so it's gonna be on Tuesday, 10:30 CEST.
Thankfully, Gorg doesn't have to wait on that one, too.
Oh yeah. I mean, he might anyway, but hopefully not. Just because we mentioned it. Yeah, with Channel versus Para hopefully scheduled in the days as well, and Muffin Man and Rommel the only other match that is theoretically schedulable or able to be scheduled right now. But yeah, I think this should be it from this match. Any last words, thoughts, Chris?
Not really.
That's
I'm gonna be honest,
fair.
it's always hard for me to find things to say about a match that starts with Dartmoor, so...
I figured I'd just, I'd be fair and give you the opportunity, because otherwise, something important stays, then...
Public service announcement, stop banning Berlin. Okay, thank you. That's been my TED Talk. See you next match.
Awesome. You heard it from the man himself. Alright, then this should be it from this match. Thank you, Chris, for adminning and joining me on this Scorecast.
Yeah, thanks for having me as always.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. And GG's to both Rommel and Daisy. Congratulations for Rommel. And thank you, Daisy, for joining for this tournament. And I think I will see you all in some way, shape, or form in 2 days, or of course tomorrow, if either of these matches get scheduled for tomorrow. So until then, have a nice evening and see you, everyone.